Hi, I'm Mitch Gallagher from Sweetwater. Today, we're checking out a must-have studio standard mic preamp from Neve. Let's get started. Over the past 7 decades or so, certain pieces of equipment have established themselves as a benchmark by which all similar gear is judged. Through the years, these items have become standard, must-have pieces for any studio, live sound, or instrument rig because they have that certain magic to them. And today we're looking at one of those pieces of gear, the ubiquitous, standard-setting, venerable 1073 preamplifier from Neve. Neve's roots reach back to the 1960s in Little Shelford in the UK. At the time, audio gear was transitioning from tube-based to transistor-based topologies, and Rupert Neve was at the forefront of the move in the pro audio world. He began creating the classic pro audio gear that we all know, love, and revere, and by the 1970s was a major force in pro audio. The 1073 was originally developed for a custom Neve Model A88 console that was installed at Wessex Sound Studios in London. The 1073 wasn't intended as a standalone preamp. It was built as a Class A solid-state preamp and EQ channel strip for the A88 console with transformer-based input and output. The sound of that console was an immediate hit, and Neve followed with many other consoles built for studios all around the world. The sound of those original console channel strips was so desirable, it was often described as lush, opulent, larger-than-life, and above all, musical. And engineers began removing the modules from consoles and mounting them to outboard racks and selling them at extremely high prices. So other manufacturers began making their own versions of the 1073, and we've since seen many reproductions in the hardware world as well as in the digital modeling world. But the Neve 1073DPA we're looking at here today is the one that can trace its lineage directly back to those original console modules designed back in 1970. Neve makes several configurations of the 1073. The 1073DPA we have here provides the preamp section from the channel strip for all that glorious Neve coloration and quality in a simple, straight-ahead, single rack space package that's ideal for just about any source. Keep in mind the original 1073 was designed as a mixing console preamp, so it was designed to sound great on any source. And the 1073DPA continues that heritage. It sounds great on everything. From drums to guitar amps, vocals to orchestra, a 1073 can handle it all. The 1073DPA provides 2 channels of classic Neve mic and line preamplification with 80 dB of gain. That's enough to handle even the quietest signals from low output ribbon and dynamic mics. Input gain is set with a rotary switch, and then you fine-tune using the trim potentiometer. To optimize the 1073DPA for your microphones, you can select either high impedance at 1200 ohms or low impedance at 300 ohms. 48-volt phantom power, polarity reverse, and a clip LED are also provided on each channel. If there's one term and component that's associated with the name Neve, it's transformers. And the 1073DPA maintains the Neve legacy of incredible custom transformers with custom-spec Neve Marinair transformers on both input and output stages. These gorgeous transformers deliver wide, linear bandwidth with audiophile quality, while still providing those trademark Neve lows, mid-range presence, and sweet, airy highs. Around back, you'll find mic inputs on XLR connectors, balanced line inputs on Combi XLR and quarter-inch connectors, and balanced line outputs on XLR connectors. It's very simple to connect to your system. The 1073DPA is built for a lifetime of use with stout metalwork, robust rotary switches, hand wiring, and military-spec parts and materials. Neve gear manufactured more than a half-century ago is still in use, performing perfectly, and you can likewise count on using the 1073DPA for decades to come. To check out how well the Neve 1073DPA performs, let's head over to my home studio and put it to work. I'll be routing the 1073DPA through my Burl B2 Bomber analog-to-digital converter and direct into Pro Tools. As you can hear, the 1073 DPA has all that vintage 1073 magic. No matter what you run through it, it comes out sounding even better. And it's super easy to operate with just a few controls, so you can dial in your sounds quickly and get right to work. The 1073 is one of those must-have mic preamp flavors for any studio. If you're looking for the true sound of the original, then you must take a close look at the 1073 DPA from Neve. It's the real deal. Thanks for joining me today. I'm Mitch Gallagher from Sweetwater. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Click here for more videos like this, or start at sweetwater.com for all your music instrument and pro audio needs.